County watchdog says Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon owes taxpayers thousands of dollars over alleged misuse of taxpayer money. But the sheriff isn't so sure.
7 investigator Ross Jones broke this story that has some asking Benny Napoleon to cut a check. He has the latest on that and more changes coming to the department.
Sheriff Benny Napoleon has had a change of heart since a 7 Action News investigation revealed he used his county vehicle during his failed run for Detroit mayor. That violates state law, but when we pointed it out to the sheriff, he insisted it was proper.
I'm still a sheriff. I still have responsibilities to respond.
But you were campaigning.
Yes, the president campaigned and he used the plane because he's still the president.
But even the president reimburses taxpayers when he uses Air Force One for politics. So the day after we interviewed Napoleon, he did an about-face, issuing this press release saying it's important that no taxpayer dollars were used to fund his campaign travel and promising he'll rectify the matter immediately. He said he'll pay whatever amount the county's Auditor General says he owes taxpayers. Well, now Napoleon knows, and he's changing his mind again. According to his spokeswoman, the amount in question is about $3,000, but a source with direct knowledge of the Auditor General's investigation says the real number is even greater than that, but wouldn't be specific. Regardless, Napoleon now says he doesn't want to cut a check, not until the county's ethics board weighs in. In a statement, his spokeswoman said today that even when Napoleon was on the campaign trail, he still actively served as sheriff and conducted his duties each day.
You've got some of the highest gas bills in the county, sir.
We exposed Napoleon's waste as part of a larger investigation into gas cards used by Wayne County Sheriff's employees, like James Spivey, a county lawyer who said he mostly stuck to his downtown office. But records we obtained showed he was filling up his take-home county vehicle as much as 13 times a month, enough to travel about 4,000 miles, the distance from Detroit to Las Vegas and back.
4,000 miles in a month?
Yeah.
On the one hand, that sounds like a lot of miles. On the other hand, I don't know what he was tasked with doing during that month.
Well, now Spivey's had his keys taken away. He no longer has a vehicle he can take home every day, but the sheriff insists it's not a result of our investigation. His spokeswoman says the department was already reviewing its take-home vehicle usage policy. And now that Spivey's not behind the wheel as much, that means he'll be less likely to get into any accidents. He was involved in at least 3 in under 18 months, costing taxpayers almost $10,000. The county insists none of the collisions were Spivey's fault.
So the sheriff is asking the county ethics board to decide just what he owes taxpayers. But it's not clear what power, if any, the ethics board really has here. What's more, the board hasn't met in over a year, and there is no indication today when they'll even take this matter up. And Ross, is there any indication that other politicians are using county vehicles on the election trail? Well, that's really the bigger question here. So we checked with CEO Robert Ficano at Wayne County. His campaign spokesman gave a definitively vague answer. He said Ficano always uses his county leased Cadillac appropriately. So did he use it last month when he went to a campaign fundraiser? We're told Ficano can't remember. Now that he knows we're watching, we'll see if he uses it going forward.
I don't recall. Okay.
On the case. All right, Ross, thank you very much.